All right, we should be up in a second. I think it's like a, what is it, 10-second delay? Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Click, 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 click. All right. Be up in about 10 seconds. You should be seeing me say click, click, and all that. All right, bro. So the day of the game, and let me know when you see it. The day of the game, what do you do, man?
Just try to clear my mind, and just relax it because I know it's gonna be a stressful game. Anybody that's a true Ravens fan, if they don't understand watching the Ravens is gonna be a stressful event, then you're not a true Ravens fan.
Mm-hmm.
Your heart rate is gonna fluctuate up and down. So I try to like calm myself and focus on the game. I It's gonna sound crazy, man, and a lot of people may not believe me. I try to watch the game as if I was coaching the game.
Okay.
So that's how I watch the game. I'm looking at when we're on offense.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not looking at what it is that we did. I'm looking at what they given us and trying to think of what it is I would do if I was Moncton.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we on defense, I try to look at it as if I was on.
Right. I I basically I run around the room, man. During the game, during the game, man, I have if I do something and something goes wrong, I go back to where I was. I sit in certain seats. Oh, the luck ran out over here. I gotta go over here. I gotta stand by the door. It's terrible, man. My routine is terrible. And I just
Answer the phone, either. Or answer the phone. Don't call me. If you truly know who I am, you know do not dial my number between those 3 hours.
right,
I'm
right,
not going to answer the phone.
right. I have there was actually somebody trying to conduct business actually who kept calling, and I'm like, I I don't care. I'm like, I'm not answering the phone either.
And then it's not like that with every football game because we could be watching another football game. I'll answer questions. I'll give you insight about football. But if it's the Ravens, don't listen. If you're not an avid football fan, don't even come near me.
Right.
And it's more irritating, man. It's and I shouldn't be prejudiced, but I am, Troy.
Okay.
I have nothing against women football fans. We know a group of women that are avid football fans. We know that they know their stuff, right?
Right.
So this comment is not toward women football fans,
Hmm.
but it is against. Don't say they talk about our team, the Ravens, and the only people you know on the team is Derrick Henry and Lamar. Don't talk about that's our team. We are we are 7, or let's say we are 21-14, right?
Hmm.
But we've been dominating the whole game.
Right.
The score don't show how dominant we've been in the game. But you want to comment talking about because we only have 42 points, you like they not doing good today. Watch it. We did 178 yards rushing, 226 passing, and you talk about they not doing good today. Man, miss me with all that.
it's 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 amazing. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what, I listen to Pittsburgh radio fans and I listen to Buffalo. We'll talk about Buffalo in a minute. But listening to them before the game, the fans were worried. They were worried. The host of the shows that I was listening to was trying to say, well, I think the Ravens will win. However, the spread, doesn't look realistic, and the with the games are generally close. We know each other, and they were trying to, in my opinion, they were trying to give themselves reasons to hope.
That they was gonna pull it out.
Yeah, yeah, they were trying to. The fans was just they were just annoyed. They hated Russell Wilson. They hated everybody. And keep in mind, 4 weeks ago, 5 weeks ago, Tomlin is this. He's a better coach than Harbaugh and blah blah blah. And now the talk is, I think we've had enough.
The man got 10 wins this year.
Hmm. It's I used to always say, and you hear people say, and I've heard people say things about Raven fans that live here that are not fans of the Ravens, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they say the thing that bothers me with Raven fans, they all over the place, blah blah blah. I've if you listen to other teams, you hear the same thing, man. It's not just us. You know what I mean? I remember when we beat up and ran all over the Patriots. This is when they had Tom Brady, when they had Belichick. They was like, Belichick's been here too long. He's got the same old. There's no creativity. They were saying everything because they were mad because they lost.
But when it was working, it was fine.
Yeah, yeah. The following year, and that's the same thing. Everybody says, yeah, Tomlin's a better. I wish we had Tomlin. Tomlin's a better coach. But the last few weeks, Tomlin hasn't looked great to me as a coach. In fact, he looks like he's coaching scared. Like that one play when we had it and it was like third and short. I remember like a yard or whatever. I'm surprised they didn't go for it. I mean, it's this is it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm glad he didn't. But I was like, they gonna punt?
You know something I didn't know?
What's that?
I didn't know Russell Wilson was from Virginia also.
Where?
He's from Virginia, from the Virginia area.
Like with Missy and all? Like really?
Yeah. I did not know that. And I kept seeing like little clips where he was saying he grew up on the East Coast. He grew up on East Coast football. I never really put one and one together until I was watching the Hard Knocks AFC,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a conversation that him and Tomlin was having, and Tomlin said, "Yeah, just two good old country boys from VA." I never knew that Russell Wilson was from VA.
And Tomlin's from VA too?
Yeah, he's from the Norfolk area.
Oh, so they down there with Iverson
And Vic.
Okay.
All of them from the
Pernell Whitaker.
Yeah, all of them from the Tidewater area.
Okay. I didn't know that either. I didn't know that at all. That's interesting, man. Well, I'm gonna tell you, the Pittsburgh fans, I'm not listening to them anymore. I listened like a little bit, just to see what they were gonna say. And they mad at most of them are mad at Tomlin. Tomlin going nowhere.
Yeah, but it wasn't Tomlin's fault, man. It wasn't his fault.
I think Russell Wilson, and I told somebody, I've been telling people this. Russell Wilson went terrible um in the second game against us when he got hit by when he fumbled. When he coughed up that ball and he was running wide open and he didn't get down and slide. He took a hit and I can't remember the dude's name that hit him. Hit him dead on, man. And he fumbled the ball. We got the ball back, and from that moment on, he's been playing terrible. Like that moment, it must have hurt, and somebody reminded him of how old he was. And it was like, bruh, you are not Seahawks, Russell Wilson, Legion of Boom, and all that.
The wife and kids looking much more attractive. Huh?
It's like, yeah, think about it. From that point on in that game, he easily like I can tell right away when he's gonna throw the ball away or when he may try to run, but he doesn't have that fire and he can't scramble like he used to. And it was and when they got another chance and then he threw that pick six to Marlin, it was like he's looked bad in every game, and I just see no signs. And I'm thinking, okay, is a switch going to kick for him when he got into the playoffs? So I was like,
so did you feel that they should have pulled him and put Fields in?
um, what? During in the middle of the game?
Or period after that game?
Oh yeah. It's kind of like their plan was to go back and forth with him, but I don't think they used Fields enough. And I really don't think they threw the ball enough. And they had no answers, man. First of all, when we were on offense, the fact that Harbaugh ran the ball, stuck with it, like that's not what I thought he would panic when we get to the playoffs. He actually ran the ball constantly. And he kind of got away from it a little bit at one moment, but it was like Henry. I thought, and Lamar looked tired for a second. I'm like, maybe Lamar needs a break. Don't let him run it again. Because that one where
he ran like 9 straight plays.
Yeah. That one where he ran for a first down, it was like I ain't even trying to get a touchdown. I'm gonna get this first down. I'm gonna run out of bounds. I done had enough.
Hey, real quick, Troy.
Yeah.
April said she loves pizza, cheese, and she wanted to know when the game is. The game is Sunday at 6:30.
Cheese pizza.
Yeah, she said she loves pizza, cheese pizza.
And who's gonna be with her? She got guests coming in Saturday.
Saturday coming? Yeah, she do have guests coming. She has um um her brother-in-law and sister-in-law be here Saturday.
Is the brother-in-law? Is he the Steeler?
Nah,
Oh.
her brother's the Steelers fan.
Oh. Oh. All right. Because
If it was him, I definitely wouldn't let you bring no pizza. Only way you can get some pizza if we had some purple pepperoni.
Oh, that man. Purple cheese, purple everything.
Yeah, that's the only way we can get him some pizza.
That's not a bad idea though. How many people? How many guests? April?
Two.
Two guests?
Her plus two.
Okay, all right. So I better not come in here with like two slices. All right. What time's the show?
12.
Damn.
12 to 1:30.
Yeah, pizza shops open by then. Mm. I was sitting there like, maybe she'll be too early and it'll be like breakfast time. They don't do breakfast pizzas, do they?
No,
With
not
eggs and sausages. What? Sausage,
you may
bacon?
be able to find someone.
All right. I'm gonna have to bring some pizza up in here. 12 to what?
12 to 1:30.
What? Damn, I can't even if I'm a little late, she got plenty of time, huh? All right, I can't get around. All right, April, I'm gonna have to bring a pizza in. Ravens Pizza. Is there such place? I gotta find something with a Raven.
It's right not far from your house, man. It's called Ravens Pizza. Right there on Liberty Road. They may do something special.
All right, I need to find a picture with no Ed Reed, but anybody but Ed Reed. Ray Lewis's face, slide like a little something where he slide across the pizza doing his dance. That would work. But you Saturday, 12 o'clock, 12ish. I got you. I said that live too, so I guess I'm gonna have to stick with it. Anyway, man, with that game, they ran like they were supposed to. Bateman looked pretty good. Andrews looked likely. Everybody looked good, man. Justice Hill, offense was working it, and to go up with and you're dealing with. I don't think T.J. Watt was 100% because we didn't really. Yeah, we didn't hear much from him. Hayward was he was going through it. He left the field, came back. They probably should have rested once we won the first game um against once we won against the Browns. They probably should have just let them chill and like, look, we cannot. You're locked in. Just let them get some rest so they will be better for the playoff game. But regardless, I'm happy with the way it turned out, so I'm just gonna let it go. I ain't got nothing to add. Where we at here? Where we at? Where y'all at? Okay. Look, I look around, I'm like, is mom's gonna show up? But she's probably watching she's into tennis right now, man.
Oh wow.
My mother will when it comes to the Ravens, she will watch one little thing go wrong. She turns the channel and that's it. One little thing, 3 and out. Oh, here they go. And then she changed the channel. It's like they gotta score touchdowns at the nonstop and can't let the other team move an inch. And she finds a reason to stop watching.
You know something I was disappointed in, and I'm still hoping that I got a big surprise coming.
Mm-hmm.
Keaton Mitchell. We know he's game worthy because they didn't put him in. We know he's game worthy. I just was hoping to see a little bit more of him. You know what I mean? Maybe that's like that trump card that they holding. I just wish he got more reps because I don't want to put him in a big game situation and he's still shell shocked.
Mm-hmm. Well, I think he's ready. So maybe if he does like the punt returns or the kick, I just need somebody who's not going to fumble. And I got a word. Is this? T.J. Watt did not record a single stat.
Right.
He got nothing. No tackles, No, nothing. He put his hands on somebody one. See who looked terrible? Patrick Queen.
Yeah,
Patrick Queen kicked ass the very first game.
he had something to prove that game.
Yeah, the very first game. But Derrick Henry blew past his ass. I wanted him to stiff arm him so bad, but we got one on Minka. But
Troy, be honest for a second.
mm-hmm,
If you are 220, 240 pound athlete,
uh-huh,
and you got a 240 pound Derrick Henry, not just a normal 240 pound,
mm-hmm.
240 pound Derrick Henry coming at you with a head of steam, are you stepping in front of him?
If it's look for a playoff game, I mean regular season playoff game, I'm at least come at him from the side. You know, I'm at to step to the side and uh and hit him with an angle. But the man,
That's career decision.
I just think it's I love the confidence of Ravens fans. I love the confidence and I love hearing like they were not optimistic. Like if they would have counted that as a seventh Super Bowl if they would have beat us, man. I'm sure.
They would have.
I'm
They
sure
would
about
have.
that. Because they were I mean your confidence, I can't imagine, you know, you lose four in a row and you're going up against a team that's won four in a row, and one of those was against you, and now we're gonna play you again. And the last time we played you, it wasn't really and the whole thing, oh yeah, that's another thing. Well, the first game, 8 out of 9 times we've the Ravens have lost. It's not even really it's not even really a rivalry. We
But
won eight.
we can't really use those stats, Troy, because if you say 8 out of 9, saying you got 8 games, at least 3 or 4 of those games we had already sold up the division, so
Right.
it didn't matter to us either way.
Right. But nobody remembers that. But I'm sitting there going, we didn't even care the last couple of years. It was like, yeah, the second game was like, oh well. And Lamar, what it's not like he was in those games, but it was 8 out of 9. Then we won. So going into the playoffs, well, we won the last 8 out of 10. Right? So next year it'll be 8 out of 11. You know what I mean? But look at how y'all look, and I'm like I said, I felt good going into that game, but I'm always nervous before every game. And playoffs, it's more tense for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I'm just like I'm happy it went the way it went, and shoot, that's all you can say, man. I'm just happy that that it was relatively stress free. I mean, for us, you know what I mean? It was. I really wanted that shutout. I really wanted that shutout. I was
Why
like,
was the shutout important to you?
because it's Pittsburgh.
Okay.
Oh Lord, pizza! I'm hungry. Did that just? How did I miss this?
We were talking about the pizza for April.
Yeah, I see. Am I supposed to bring pizza? I don't know what that means, but I see it. But I'm gonna act like I didn't see it until it pops up again. Anyway, bro. So with that game, man, and with that feeling, and with them beating them the way they should have, it feel great. I feel great. So now we can go to Buffalo. Do you think? Do you think Buffalo's a better team?
No,
I don't either.
no, not at all.
I think their defense is not as good. Certainly their line, the
Are you
pack.
saying better team than us or better team than the Steelers?
No, than the Steelers.
Yes.
You think they're better? What in what way?
I think they are more complete team than the Steelers.
Okay, I can see
They're
that.
gonna put some points on the board.
Well,
And our defense gotta come with their A game.
their offense is better,
Yeah.
but who are you worried about on their offense? You got Josh Allen,
That's it.
and I guess the oh man, I'm struggling with the name. You tell I don't care their receiver, but it's like all you know is if it's third and short, Josh Allen. You know what I mean? If and he takes on, he ain't trying to really get down, man. So the way they used to talk about all the hits that Lamar's taken from all those runs, and I'm like, all his runs. put together, not like some of those hits he's taking, man, because he ain't going down at all. He's going after linebackers and whatnot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But all right, we're gonna have this quick conversation before I get into it. Oh, cool. Thank you, Beezer. The running back, James Cook.
Yes.
Beezer, I'm glad you are watching, man. Shout out to Beezer. He is Philadelphia Eagles fan, and he is right. Well, right now he's from Philly, but he is now by way of Charlotte. Thank you, man, for your comments and your little and your commentary during the game. I hit him up. I said when Philly was playing, I'm like, "What you think, man?" He wasn't worried.
Yeah, I'm rocking with Philly though.
He wasn't worried. I think man. Well, before I go there, let me stick with Buffalo for a second. Okay, so you say they're more complete.
Yes.
Do you think their defense is better than the Steelers' defense?
When the Steelers are healthy, no.
Do you think their offense is better than the Steelers' offense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you outside of Najee Harris is not bad, but Najee Harris to me was an NFL running back. It wasn't nothing. I'm thinking like we got a game plan for Najee Harris.
Nope.
The most the highest threat I saw offensively was Pickett.
Yeah. Yeah. And you know what? He's like a kid, man. He's like Antonio Brown. It's like he don't get the ball he wants. He's got it. He's in his feelings, and you know you played a mental game with him. You can get in his head. Now he made a catch that I'm annoyed with because Stevens has got to turn. It's like I don't know which way you're turning, man, and I don't want them leaving Stevens alone with with somebody who's a burner. You know what I mean? I don't want Stevens is going to need help. And I just, if he could just turn around and find the ball, he's gonna. My belief is somewhere in these playoffs, he's gonna make a great play. I don't know how. He's gonna make one, and I'm gonna be like, yeah, and then he's gonna go back to his normal self. But I just need him to make one for now. Just make one. Just make one. Now I say this with Buffalo, man. I versus the Steelers as far as the pass rush and all. T.J. Watt is a monster. And they don't have any of that. They don't have anybody like that coming out of that I'm worried about. I think our offensive line looked good. They handled Watt. They handled everything. And they're getting better. And I think our defense, Lord knows our defense was going through some changes the first few weeks. Um, but they had pulled it together, man. These last couple weeks, they have pulled it together like
We playing Ravens football.
yeah, yeah. I'm I feel real good about it, man. I think um
What are the chances of all of the previous Ravens players that was at the game Saturday traveling with the team to Buffalo?
if they do, I mean they're not gonna be able to make a presence because they're in Buffalo, you know what I mean?
I'm more worried about them in the locker room, not necessarily on the field.
I would love for them to be in the locker room and then be because no matter what, if they all sit together like in a skybox or whatever, the camera will get on them.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that'll do for the players, for the crowd, but the cameras get on like it's a la Taylor Swift. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Something good
but we're
happens.
young, man. We're young, and I just think the presence, all of the ones that was there Saturday was part of their Super Bowl team. I don't know if you paid attention to that.
Yeah, yeah.
I just think them being there and keeping the young boys focused, and not getting caught up in the hype,
Mm-hmm.
it was a good thing, man. Did you see the clip where Suggs was on the field where he was signing autographs and there was a kid in the stands with the Steelers colors on? He was like, "Oh no!"
Man, it was I, somebody I talked to a friend of mine who is another Eagles fan. She said she was feeling sorry for the Steelers. For the
What?
She's like, because that's not Steelers football. And I'm like, yo, and then I said, so if y'all were playing the Dallas Cowboys and you were beating up on Dallas, you would like want to take it easy. Then it brought everything back. It's like, oh no. So I'm like, yeah. So nah, still is needed that, man. That's an arrogant group, man. And for them to talk about which we don't have to hear for a while. I mean, all they got now is their 6 rings. Because the next time somebody talks about Lamar can't win in the playoffs, I'm like, he's won more in the playoffs since he's been in the league than y'all have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, bruh, it's like, and the thing is, what counts against him is that Lamar got to the playoffs in his rookie year when everybody else that was drafted that year as a quarterback was sitting at home watching him. And
do you think the MVP race is going to be a distraction?
No, I don't think for Lamar or for
Yeah, for Lamar.
no. I don't think he cares about it based on what he says. And but that's what the talk's going to be. You know, when the game comes on, that's what they're going to talk about. To me, it's not even close. Like it's Lamar's MVP. It's not Josh Allen's. However, this is what they said on Buffalo Radio. I heard today. And you give me your opinion. The difference between the two, they said, look at Lamar and look at all the Pro Bowlers he has on the team versus the Josh Allen. He's doing it all alone.
Right.
So that makes him more valuable than Lamar. What do you think about that?
I think it's a crock of bull. That man can't help. The fact that he all right. We got 2 carpenters, right?
Mm-hmm.
One carpenter got Walmart tools.
Mm-hmm.
Another carpenter had specialty tools and tools from Home Depot, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's able to complete his job better because he's prepared with his tools, right?
Right.
So do we supposed to say the carpenter that does an equivalent job or close to equivalent job that does it with cheaper tools is a better carpenter?
No.
We can't fault Lamar for utilizing the tools that he has at his disposal. That makes him a much valuable player. That means he understands what it is that he has and understand how to use them and what magnitude to use them.
Well, it also says to me, whatever MVP, whatever Pro Bowlers he has, I would say that some of them are Pro Bowlers because of Lamar. That would be my argument. Zay Flowers is a Pro Bowler. Why? Because Lamar's getting the ball to him. Lamar's making spectacular plays. And it's not to say to take anything away from Zay, but I mean it kind of goes both ways. You know what I mean? It's like he's I think he's making them. Derrick Henry, okay, Derrick Henry's a Pro Bowler on his own, but he got the line or whatever doing things, man. I'm just saying they for their argument they didn't put stats in it at all. How do you not put stats into your argument? Lamar is beating him in every stat except for rushing touchdowns. They didn't, and I wanted them to bring that up, and then I'm like, so I'm gonna have to call in tomorrow, try to record it, see if I can play it because they're saying it's not even close.
And here's my question:
Mm-hmm.
how many people are supposed to be on the field at one time?
On each 11 on each team.
11 on each team, right?
Yep.
So how can we get upset? I get it. If it was a thing where it was an option for Lamar to be out there by himself, I can see you counting him as a crutch. But let's look at what this man is doing as an individual player with the other 10 people on the field. Let's look how many times he's extended the play. Let's look at how many times the play should have been done and over with, busted, and he made something out of nothing. Come on, man. Give a man credit for what it is. He's just trying to level the playing field.
I agree with you. And it's man, the dude is playing. He's playing, he's making spectacular and I mean, I think the criticism Lamar got first few years, he he's not he can't pass. He can't do
Stay
this.
in the pocket.
Right. It's like
he's a glorified running back.
Yeah, all of that. And he's looking better than everybody. And also if I were to use the if I would say, okay, if I'm gonna be the way Buffalo fans are talking, it's like, Josh Allen is doing this, and he's technically by himself. Well, then if that's the case, you need to give it to Mahomes. and not Josh Allen. If we're not going to use stats at all, and you're going to just say, okay, because they keep winning, you know what I'm saying? It's like, well, his record is better. They got the number one seed. You know, I just Buffalo fans, and I don't, as far as I know, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think I have any Buffalo fans that follow this page that I'm aware of. If so, they haven't told me. I have little people that'll sneak stuff in. I know uh it's like the whole Dallas, Philly, Washington, New York, you know, that whole section, that whole division is up in here. And I know there's Raiders, Vikings, it's all kinds of stuff. I don't think I got a Buffalo person that I'm aware of. So Buffalo people, I plan on trolling y'all all week. So put it like this. I'm not gonna troll. I take that back because I'm superstitious and I haven't been doing that, which is killing me. I think I'm gonna have to wait. But I'm gonna be looking for y'all. I'm gonna just ask a few questions and see if y'all actually show up.
I don't think they will.
Yeah, the only Buffalo fans I can think of are Steeler fans.
Yeah.
Steeler fans need us to lose.
Raven fan.
Yes. They need us like Phil is a Buffalo fan right now. So I saw him looking for a Josh Allen jersey. So I'm like, go ahead and
Why
waste,
does he have so much hate for the Ravens?
waste your money, Phil. Waste it. You know, because I see you didn't invest in any Colts gear. No need. Where's your Flacco jersey? Anyway.
That was another thing too, man. And I think the only reason I saw they went through the list of greatest quarterbacks per team.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
When they came down to the Ravens, I specifically wanted to see who they say was the greatest Ravens quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think they picked?
Flacco.
Yes. Yes. And the only thing I can think of is Flacco got
The Super Bowl.
the chip.
Mm-hmm.
But in my eyes, Flacco and Lamar side by side, there's no comparison, man.
Well, I agree. I and when we are talking to I don't know if Lang's on here, that was Lang's thing is, yeah, Flacco's our greatest quarterback until Lamar gets a Super Bowl.
Chip.
But the fact that you got a two-time MVP, no, he's our best quarterback. He's better than Flacco. Has he accomplished what Flacco accomplished? No. But the question is, who's a better quarterback? It's it's Lamar. Let me ask you another question, man. If I forgot okay. You clearly think Lamar's a better quarterback, right?
I do think so.
What does and this is what I struggle with, man. What's up, bud? The definition of MVP. I know what it stands for, most valuable player, but I struggle with everybody's definition of it. Because I think I think when I see somebody get MVP, it's the most valuable player in the league to me. And I think most people disagree with me that I talk to. They think it's who's the most valuable. Yetta says it's Trent Dilfer.
We got our first chip.
Well, yeah, I guess it would be Flacco, Dilfer, and then Lamar. I guess if we're going by Super Bowl, but and Beezer, tell me what you think MVP means for you, because I think it's the most valuable player in the league. I think somebody can be MVP of a league that team isn't, even if their team's in last place. If their stats are just, if, for example, Barry Sanders, man, when he was on Detroit and they were terrible. I don't know if he set a rushing record or not, right? But he was running like he was crazy. I need to use an example of something that I know for sure. But let's just say Barry Sanders set the season rushing record, and Detroit's like they didn't even make the playoffs. But he was averaging 7 yards a carry. and he rushed for 3,000 yards in the season, whatever the numbers are. Then I'm like, just because this team didn't make it to the playoffs, to me, that's an MVP right there. Now I have to compare to what other people did. That's the way it. Who made the most difference for for W's? Hmm. Just
The wins and losses out of it for a second, right?
uh-huh.
MVP for me would be who's all right. We've seen what the team look like with Lamar on the field and with Lamar off the field, right?
Yes. Yes.
That's MVP to me, whether they win or lose. It's the difference that they make with the people that's around them. And I just really think we've seen the Bills play without Josh Allen, right?
Right.
Did we notice a drastic change between the team with him on the field versus him off the field?
Uh when did he get hurt? When was that? When did he get hurt?
It was earlier in the year.
But yeah. But I mean, but you can say that with every starting quarterback on every team. That's good. Let me be clear. So every team that's in the playoffs, with the exception of the Steelers, if their starting quarterback wasn't there, they would be instantly worse. You can't say about the Steelers because I never thought they were great, but you would see even Houston, Houston and Pittsburgh, I just never thought were strong playoff teams. I thought they were the worst too. But even with Houston, you take Stroud out, they're worse. Lamar probably MVP, but having Henry unfortunately hurts the voters' view. I get that. Now I understand that, but I'm going to say this: would Henry have the season he's having if Lamar wasn't his quarterback?
No. And I'm gonna be honest also, Lamar's season would be tainted a little bit also if he didn't have him.
Yeah, but Lamar didn't have Henry last year, and we had a great running game, and Lamar was still doing what he was doing, and yes, he's better this year, but and Henry was where he was. Nobody was talking about him being an MVP or having a spectacular year last year. I think he still had a good year though. But I'm glad. I'm like this. I think if it's down to those two, I don't hear anybody talking Saquon anymore. Um, but they probably would talk Saquon if he was in the AFC. You know what I mean? But I don't hear him anymore. I hear Allen and Lamar. But I want Lamar to get it. But now, of course, if and everybody says, well, would you rather him have MVP or Super Bowl? Don't ask me stupid questions. Why can't he have both? And of course, I'd rather have a Super Bowl, yes, if I'm only going to get one. But I mean, like, why can't he get both? Can Jordan be an MVP and still win the championship? Didn't that happen?
Yeah.
All right. I hate everybody, man. So with Buffalo, I am, and I have a friend of mine who he grew up here, but he's now living in Buffalo. But he's a Commanders fan. I actually say Commanders and not Commodore. But we haven't been, and I don't really care about the NFC like that. Like I actually try to watch and just have fun with it. I was surprised the Vikings lost last night. I was really surprised by that. But um, but when I watch a game, I don't want to get mad at other teams. I need to save my energy for one team. You know what I mean?
Right.
I gotta say, but when I'm watching other games, I see stupid plays. I'm like, why would y'all do this? Why would y'all, you know what I mean? And I meant to say something. I don't see Wink making comments with his Mayfield magic. May Mayfield fumbled that ball, bro. It was like really bad timing for that. I mean, no time is good, but anyway, if he pops up, I thought I saw him on the first one. But if you see him, man, make sure you type that in or say something to him. He's probably just staying quiet because
Outside watching it.
yeah. Oh, let's say because we still gonna cover this. I I heard that
The young going to Dallas.
he ain't going there. You think he going?
Yeah.
You want to see that?
I know. No, I don't.
Where you want to see him go?
I really was kind of getting excited about him going to the Raiders.
Because you think that's where his son going.
Yes.
Is his son going to the Raiders? Is that the best? Is that the?
Look at where the cards are falling. Who's his mentor? Tom Brady, right?
His son?
Yeah.
Yeah,
His mentor is Tom Brady.
yeah,
Tom Brady had ties to the Raiders.
yeah, yep,
The Raiders are in need of a coaching job.
yeah.
All right.
So is Dallas.
Yeah, but I think the cards are more favorable for Dion's situation, and it's a good chance they can make some stuff happen behind closed doors to get Shador. I mean, Shiloh.
How long do you think it take for the Raiders to be good with Dion? Let
With
Dion.
Dion,
Yeah.
Shador, and Shiloh, 2 years.
Hmm.
First year, he has to get acclimated to the speed of the game. And I'm not talking because we all know he's an athlete. He's a professional athlete. So mentally, he's there. But he has to get to the coaching speed. It's a little bit different. It's like going from high school to college. His first year, he's going to have to adjust. Got to get his staff right. Within 2 years, they'll be competing.
You think so?
Yeah. If nothing else, Dion know how to win. And he's going to put people in position so he can get the best out of them.
Hmm.
2 years, no more than 3 tops.
So if he, so what would happen if he went to Dallas?
Dallas is not going to be good for him. He's not going to get the tools. Dallas had too many prima donnas for prime time to go there and be able to do what it is he needs to do. First of all, Dion and Prescott going to clash.
Why you say that?
They are. Dak is the highest paid quarterback in the NFL. He's not going to come in and allow Dion to have 100% control over what it is they need him.
Who's not? Wait a minute. You said Dak won't?
Yeah, exactly.
Man, Dak ain't the one. It's gonna be Jerry, if anything. Dak,
That's number 2.
Dak ain't got man. Dak ain't gonna say nothing.
Then they think he's going to get the production out of Dak that he would need. If they're going to get rid of Dak and bring in a new regime, I can see Dion going in and being successful.
Well, he would have to. He would have to go and pick who he wants. But
I think Dion and Jerry relationship would be different than Dion. He can go in there and be a pushover like there's other coaches that's been there the last 3 hierarchies.
I agree with that. I agree with that. I would think that Dion is like, look, if I come in here, you're gonna have to let me do things my way. I can hear Dion saying that, and I just don't see. I mean,
I think Jerry would give him a year.
but you already said he needs 2.
He needs 2 at the Raiders.
Okay, with the Cowboys, how many? How long?
With the talent they already have, if he got full reign of the team, they can compete the first year. But they got to buy into what it is that he's selling.
Mm-hmm. Well,
his locker room is going to be his problem, not the talent.
You think probably the lot? You don't think they would listen to him?
I don't think that they will buy into it instantly.
Man, Darren's personality, man, is so strong. I would be shocked. What's up, LC? What's going on, man? Um, he I can see Dion saying it needs to be a certain way in a minute it is. He's like, you know what, I'm out. I ain't finishing the year. I don't need this.
He can quit mid-season. That ain't his MO.
You don't think so?
No, that's not his MO.
I don't know.
If he starts something, he gonna finish it. He ain't gonna quit mid-season.
He might have to just to quit from Pop and Jerry.
Nah, he gonna go and pop Jerry.
He pop Jerry and Jerry's 138, man. That could be a crime scene. You know what I mean? Jerry, Jerry.
Jerry got that money though, man. Jerry can make some things happen. If anybody can pull a rabbit out the hat, it could be Jerry. He fuck around and get Travis Hunter, Shador, and Shiloh.
Man, I
Which
don't.
still would take about a year or so because I don't think first year they're going to be impact players coming into the NFL. I think it's going to take them a year to gradually make a difference. Like with Zay, when we had Zay the first year, Zay made some plays.
Mm,
He wasn't the Zay we talking about now.
mm-hmm.
And I just
True.
think Shiloh, Shador, and Travis Hunter, um, even Jimmy Horn. I think once they get in the NFL, it's going to take them a year to get their feet wet.
Well, it'll be interesting, man. I see that Tennessee's old coach uh end up going to New England, man, to the Patriots. Um, what is his name? And I don't like him. I didn't like him when he was with Mike Fabril. Am I saying his name right? I didn't like him in Tennessee, and Tennessee took the place of New England as far as teams I hate. It was like Pittsburgh and New England was neck and neck. When Brady left, New England fell down a little bit. It wasn't so much. Then Belichick, and it's like, okay, I don't hate them as much. Tennessee moved, slid right into that spot, man. And now Tennessee is like, now that we got Henry, I don't know what Tennessee's going to do. But
Yale
thank you.
says Yale says Flacco has more playoff wins plus the Super Bowl. Um, Bob chimed in. He said go Burrows. So,
Burrow, Bob said he likes him as MVP. And well, Burrow's putting up now that's an example. He was putting up outstanding numbers, man. They got hot at the end of the season and they lost a lot of games at the beginning. They were doing the opposite of what Pittsburgh was doing. That's another thing. Cincinnati fans, look, don't talk about how y'all deserve to be in the playoff and Pittsburgh didn't. That's not how it works. You gotta win. You gotta add the entire season together. Just because y'all play better at the end, no, y'all still sucked at the beginning. And I don't care that y'all only lost by 1, 2 defense. I don't care about none of that. Y'all didn't get in the end. That's how it goes. Don't be trying to change rules. Don't be trying to get just feel better about yourselves. No. Just move on to next year. Try to fix y'all defense. See if you can keep your receivers, keep all that together. But no, right now, no, y'all just sit there and just watch what the rest of us are doing, man. So just had to get that out there because I heard a couple of them trying to tell me something, man. I do have Bengals fan. And only good thing about Cincinnati for me is Bootsy Collins. Other than that, man, I don't care about y'all. I don't care. Bootsy, you need to come on over to the purple side, man. He dropped these songs, man, and I follow Bootsy on social media. And he put out last year or the year before, he put out a song called Fear the Tiger. And I was like, oh man, Bootsy, don't do none of that. And then he performed at one of the halftime games. And I'm like, I want to see it. You know what I mean? But it's not it, but it's like he's doing it because it's Cincinnati. So I was like, I need Bootsy to come to Baltimore. Just come over here, Bob. Hey, you know what, man? When I do the next let me think about this because I got to redo my commercial, my drop for the show. I might have to pick a Bootsy song, man. He does have a song that I like. I need to find something that maybe it'll slide through and it'll still get picked up. It's Bootsy. But I'm at to switch something along, switch the beat. Although I love Public Enemy. But I might to keep the horns, I might slide into a Bootsy beat. I'll talk to you about that later for somebody else using. It's only one king, y'all. Well, y'all like Henry, but I mean on radio. Anyway, back to what we was talking about, man. So with Buffalo, I'm sitting there. The only thing you worried about, and I was worried about that here, was the weather. I don't want any. I want to keep everything. I don't care how cold it is. I want it to be clear. I just want it to be clear. I don't want 60 mile an hour wind gusts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I mean, we can run the ball. I think we can run the ball better on
no damn
Buffalo.
snow.
Huh?
No damn snow.
No. But I think we run the ball better on Buffalo than we did Pittsburgh. And if Harbaugh comes out and stops thinking and doesn't want to be cute, I need him to keep that same energy that he did. And then, chances are Chiefs will beat Houston. But I'm rooting for Houston anyway. I would love.
That would be the upset of the week.
It would be of the year because Houston ain't that good. And reminder, it was reminded to me earlier that if Houston beats Kansas City, we beat Buffalo. That means the AFC Championship game is here.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Which would be Houston. Houston would come here, and I ain't worried about Houston. Like I said, I was shocked at San Diego. That was a weird game. San Diego marched down, scored first, and I was like, okay. And it was, then all of a sudden it was like, yo, what happened? You know what I mean? I I don't know what happened with that game. And I didn't watch it straight through. Like I said, Joe, I gotta save my energy. I gotta save it for our games. So I didn't go like nonstop on it. Did you by any chance catch it or
I did.
did you watch the whole thing? What you think about it? What
See,
did
it
you
was
see?
easy for me to watch it. I've been sick, so
Oh,
play there with a remote.
y'all as y'all watching this, make sure y'all put uh some saran wrap or something over top of y'all computers and phones because Rock's been sick. I'm when the camera's on him, you see him drinking his medicine. Is it Ciroc?
Yes.
You a Diddy guy, right?
Take that. Take that. Take that.
uh, you had said Diddy ain't do nothing wrong too. I think that's what when we saw him.
I didn't say he didn't do nothing wrong. He ain't did nothing that everybody else had done. He wasn't the brand.
Did he do anything against the law?
Against who?
Against the law.
Which group of laws are we going by?
United States. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he did to be honest. Um, I um, I haven't really followed it enough. I mean, if he let me wait a minute. Let me be real clear. If he has held people against their will, violent, you know what I mean? That's not what I'm talking about. If he's done that, yeah. I've only heard all I've heard was baby oil. Um, he's slept with a bunch of people. He's thrown some wild parties. Um, but I haven't really followed him like that, man. It was so much going on this year between him, the election. Then they try to throw Jay-Z up in there, and then Kendrick and Drake. And I'm still trying to keep up with my teams. You know what I mean? You know who's gonna win with me. I'm watching Ravens first.
You know the problem I had before all that, and we can get back on sports after I say this.
Okay.
I'm a father of four. Two of them happen to be girls, right?
Okay.
I'm an R. Kelly fan when it comes to his music.
Mm-hmm.
All this nonsense they said he's done with these young women, no, I definitely don't condone it, right?
R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Me being a dad of two girls is definitely a hell no, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at what point do we hold these parents accountable for when you as a parent want something for nothing, you're basically putting your child in that position because he's a celebrity, because you thinking this man is gonna get your child to the promised land, you kind of turned your head. I know it was a scene where they said the dad took his daughter to an R. Kelly concert, right?
Mm-hmm.
R. Kelly invited his daughter up on stage.
Mm-hmm.
She came up on stage. After she finished doing whatever she was doing, she exited backstage, never came back to her dad, right?
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't have worked with me.
Mm-mm.
So it would have ended right then and there. At least it'd have been some chairs moving, some mic stands being turned over. It just wouldn't have happened that way.
Right.
Then the next day you get a phone call that your 16-year-old daughter or your 17-year-old daughter is in the hotel with R. Kelly. No, no. Listen, I'd have been on the phone. Me and the boys would have been putting on our Timberland and we'd have been taking a ride. And then they show a scene where the mother and the father are in Chicago, standing outside of the building where his studio was.
Oh, you talking about the documentary?
Yes.
Okay.
And they throwing rocks at the window talking about give us our daughter back. Listen. Yeah, okay. Some would have been thrown at the window, but it wouldn't have been no damn rock.
See, it depends on. I don't know how old they were at that point, but I'm with you, man. He'd have seen me. He would have seen me. He'd have seen me more than once, and he would there would have been surprise. They would have put it like this. Bottom line, there would have definitely been some crime scene tape.
Yes.
Yep, maybe a chalk outline. There would have been something going on.
He'd have never had another concert in the United States.
Right.
Everywhere he showed up, I'd have been there.
Yeah.
He'd have got to the point he'd have just looked at my daughter like, look, you need to go.
Yeah. Cause I'd have pulled I'd have been plucking up him and staff security one by one. Hey, where's you been seeing Charlie? One by one they would have, he'd have been replacing people left and right. I'm with you on that. What's up, Desmond? Desmond, Minnesota Vikings fan. Bruh, what happened? Desmond texts me his team was looking pretty good. And this is before the playoffs started. Desmond, you can still root for purple. There's good news. You can still root for purple, man.
Purple is royalty. Stay with the ship.
Yeah.
Stay with the ship.
Yeah, Des. I need to get with you anyway, man. I'm missing the juicy bodies hitting the ground. I'm not sure what body. Oh man. But look, man, look, let me slide back to Buffalo. While we in Buffalo, you talk about Rick James, he from Buffalo. Did he do anything different from Diddy?
No. No.
But he got locked up too.
And I'm willing to bet that Rick James parties was a lot more wilder than Diddy parties.
A lot less money. But yeah, man, I'm sitting back. So let me ask you. You know what I should have done? I should have pulled up the I ain't bringing. I should have pulled up um the playoff games coming up and get your opinion on each game. We'll do that before we log off. Before we come up.
But we know what they are, don't we?
Yeah, just who you think's gonna win?
Kansas City and Houston.
Who you think who winning that?
Kansas City.
All right, what's next?
Baltimore and Buffalo.
Well, we know Baltimore winning that.
The Commanders and
I can't remember who they. It's not Philly. Are they playing Philly?
Nah, Philly playing. Give me a second. I can pull up the bracket right now.
Yeah, while you looking that up, LC said, "Did y'all see the racist Bills fans and their posts on IG and X and how they did Lamar?" I did see those, and I just that there's no place for racism anywhere, but it's like this is sports, and it's if you like, I'm game for anything. Um, as far as making fun of other players and all that. I'm for saying whatever you want to say as far as what happens actually in the game. And technically, I would even say you could throw their personal life. Like I can't, Sierra and Russell Wilson, how many times have you made comments about that, Rock, saying, let me where's Sierra? Is she on tour? Oh, she's home? Nah. Nah, he gonna lose.
Just so you know, before we get it's the Commanders, it's the Rams, Commanders, Commanders, Lions, and Rams, Eagles.
Okay, what you think about the Rams, Eagles?
I'm going with the Eagles, man. I think Saquon will have a game, and that tush push is gonna make a difference.
Yeah, LC, we're gonna talk about that. In fact, I'm at to share that. I don't know if I want to share it, but yeah, I didn't like it.
And Commanders, Lions, I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, man. I hate to. I will root for the Commanders though. I root for the Commodores, man, but I don't think I wouldn't bet on them, but I would root for them.
For the Rams?
No, 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 for the Commodores. But I think the Lions will be too much.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give him something they're not prepared for.
I mean, and he's a rookie, and
He
it's
got
just
time.
no rookie here. Joe Flacco and Mark Sanchez, man, and Flacco really to get to the AFC Championship, he did it the real way. Sanchez got there because teams teams didn't need to play because they had already sewn up the division. Flacco had to fight through regular season too. So I'm like, nah, Flacco did it first. It's really hard as a rookie to climb up there. CJ got into the playoffs last year, but he went up against us. He did have a good first half, but no, we played a poor first half, and then we got our acts together and did better. Wait a minute, what else is up? Oh man, I missed a bunch. LC talking about go Rams. The defense is looking this. I see Beezer talking about the okay, Bob. Bob said something in the comments that I should have mentioned. I forgot all about it. And we are in the playoffs. So for those who do not know, we have a top dog tournament, which basically our tournament goes with all year long, not going with the points or anything like that. Just who do you think is going to win? Just it doesn't matter who the favorite are, 6 point favorite, underdogs, none of that. Just who do you think is going to win? This is our third year doing it. First 2 years, I lucked up and won it. This year we have a new champion, and I should have started the show with this. But thank you, Bob. Thank you for putting that out there. We have a new champion, Rock. Do you know who it is?
Tell me who it is.
No, no, no. You already looking for the cheering button. Nope, I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. All right, I need y'all to put y'all. Wait a minute, let me do it in the Don Cornelius. Put your hands together for the hippest man in show business, the baddest DJ on the planet. The winner of this year's tournament is DJ Rock Nice. Yep.
Thank you. Much appreciated.
You did a good job. And look, and it came down to the last game. It's the same way last year. Yale, it was me and Yale neck and neck last year, and then this year was you and Yale. So you pulled it out, man. I'm sitting there, it's gonna come down to the last game, and I'm like, what happens if there's a tie? You know what I mean?
Right.
Because it's not the playoffs. So, but I got to work on I got to figure out for tiebreaker scenarios for next year, and we're doing the Survivor League next year. But yeah, you now have the belt, so you get to carry it for a year. I gotta come back better. We need to make something. I need to find a trophy or something that we can pass around. Somebody be throwing something away, and I'll get it.
Okay.
But you did good, man. You did good. In fact, you didn't even you just kind of never really had a bad week. You know what I mean? Like you kind of stayed decent.
Right around 12, between 11 and 14.
Yeah. Like I had decent weeks in the beginning, and we was really strong in the beginning. We was so far ahead. Um, and then he fell off and right in the middle, and it's, his killer was the Patriots and the Ravens. Like, why you not picking the Ravens and why are you picking the Patriots? That was killing him every week consistently. And uh I just had bad weeks. And then I'm just like, I gotta go for it at the end. And I just picking all kinds of nonsense. But that's the advantage of you in the lead. It's like, no, I'm gonna just go what I think wins. And we're hoping for upsets. And it just didn't happen. You get one or two upsets, and then the rest of them go where they're supposed to go. I need all upsets. Just to even have a fighting chance. But you did good, man. You did good. So
Appreciate it.
we're gonna next year we're adding on a Survivor League. Do you know what that is?
No.
Survivor is when you you pick one game, right? And you pick a team that you think is going to win, whatever your sure winner is. So let's say week one you pick the Ravens. If the Ravens win, you can't pick them anymore. You got to pick another team every week. and you just pick one game, and if they win, you move them aside. You pick somebody else. If you lose, then it's over. You're out, and it comes down to the last person standing. That's a survival league. I've been in a couple of those.
So if I pick the Ravens week 1 and they win, I can't pick them no more.
Nope. You got to pick. You got to pick another team.
That's as far as the survival.
Yeah. So survivor. So you just pick who you think, and most of the time, and I'm gonna tell you, every year there's always an upset that kills everybody. So like for me, because I was in the league, I'm in the league every year. So the killer for me was when the Ravens played the Raiders. It knocked out like 90% because I didn't pick them the first week because they were playing the Chiefs. I picked I forgot who I picked. But it's like I try to save my Ravens picks because I just try to save them.
Yeah, and I get it now. So like if I pick the Commanders this week, I can't pick the Commanders as my survivor team for next week.
Right.
I got it.
It's got to be somebody different every week. So we're gonna do that next year. And I thought about, and I'm so mad because I wanted to do it this year, and then once we got started, I forgot. And then the season had already started. I mean, we could have done it late, but it's it's all in fun, man. But it keeps us. I wish we could do stuff all year long. I don't know how to do it with baseball without using they have websites and stuff. So if we did like a fantasy league, that's what I do. Maybe we figure out a fantasy league and we have to have a draft and everything. And it's hard. That's hard. And that takes some time. Maybe I'll put together a fantasy league for baseball, man. Would you be down with that?
I will participate just to be a team player, but I don't really know enough about baseball.
I don't either. I did it one year. My mother got into it one year, and this is the year McGuire set the home run record. And I was like, "Ma, you gotta pick McGuire first." And that was her first pick. And she won a lot of games because she had him. But I would have it set up and the computer would just do it.
Okay.
And because I can't keep up with all that because that's gonna be every game. That's gonna be, I don't know how they do that. Now if we just did it so we picked one team a week, one I'm gonna think about that, man. I'm gonna look into that.
Can you look at the comment from LC?
LC, what we got? What we got? After Go Rams, wait a minute. At the bottom,
Yeah.
where it said I see Henry and Lamar and Bateman.
Yeah, but he's replying to a comment for that. It says Bills have no answer for a big game by Andrews or Likely.
Oh, who said that? Bob. Bob said it. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, we back to Buffalo, y'all. I don't think and we said this earlier. Buffalo's defense. I don't see them stopping our offense at all. I don't see them stopping our offense at all. And so I'm taking it. We're not 100% sure on Zay Flowers, but I don't think he's going to play. But we won't know. We know he's going to miss a couple of practices. And even if he does play, like how good would he be? Would he just be a distraction? You know what I mean? Would they just use him as a decoy? I don't know. But our tight ends, man, because remember people wrote off Mark Andrews earlier in the year. Remember that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, Mark just he wasn't getting the ball. And then he did drop. He dropped a couple of passes, but Likely started off. And but Mark Andrews is Mark Andrews. Mark Andrews, I am not turning the page on Mark Andrews at all because I remember there was dumbass Ravens fans. This is why I can't work with y'all sometimes, man. Dumbass Raven fans. We need to trade him. We go with Likely. We need to trade him. And Likely got hurt, and I like Likely. You know what I mean? I like him, but it's like, trade Andrews and do what? And get what? We need a pass rusher. Yeah. Nah, man. I our our offense going to go up against Buffalo, I'm not worried about. Now, our defense, what you think about the defense, right? And LC and all of y'all, what do y'all think about our defense?
Defensively, I really think we need to do something about Washington. I think that's our weak link right there.
Washington? I think more so Stevens.
I'm sorry. Please forgive me.
Oh, okay.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. I'm thinking the other corner. I'm sorry. Keeps forgetting Stevens.
Yeah.
I think that's our weak link right there. I think he's going to get exposed. I think we're gonna if we try to slide Hamilton over time to run cover two, I think we're gonna lose. We're gonna be weakened with what Hamilton is bringing to the table right
Mm-hmm.
but I think our weak link is gonna be Steve. I really do.
Okay. If anybody wants to call in, I meant to tell you I just flashed it and I'll flash it again. 443-267-6558. If anybody wants to call in, or if not, leave your comments here on the Facebook page and we'll try to Rock's helping me cover all comments. But right now it appears to be mostly Raven Love on this page today. My Steeler people ain't here.
But you know how we fix Stevens though on Troy?
How you fix it?
Pressure from the front five.
Well, that definitely made a difference. They were man, I'm so proud of our pass rush. First of all, it's you're gonna have Josh is a little bigger, so they're gonna have to put their hands on him. You're gonna have to wrap him up. You can't just tap him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to let y'all see that.
We're down the wrong pipe.
You sure?
Yeah. I was drinking too fast.
What you drinking?
Hot chocolate.
You sure?
Positive.
It's not no tequila?
No tequila.
All right, I'm just making sure, man. I know it was Diddy earlier. Anyway, all right, we back. Um, I just think, man, I feel good about this game. I feel good. I think it's gonna be a little tougher than the Steelers. I do. But I think just a little bit tougher. I find us scoring. I think we're gonna score like we're supposed to. I wouldn't be shocked if Henry got 200 yards. What did he get? 186?
186.
I can see him. I can see him at least matching that. I can see him. I can see him getting 150 yards and resting in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
I would love. That's man. That would have. That's the only thing that could have made that Steeler game. If we didn't have any starters in the fourth quarter, oh my goodness, man. Oh, that would have been great. We had 200.
It scares me though, man.
What's that?
Resting our starters.
No. In the fourth quarter.
I know, but that's still rest that worries me.
Shit. If we got a big enough lead, I don't want nobody getting hurt, man. You remember the year 2019, that last game, Mark Ingram, Andrews, like people got hurt in that last game, and we still had
The divisional championship.
yeah. We said we had the number one seed, and people got hurt, man. And it just I don't want people getting hurt over something that doesn't mean anything. And if we're already in the game, yeah, let them come out because I really think that's a mistake that the Steelers made not letting TJ Watt and whoever rest up and save them for the playoffs. We beat y'all. Y'all wasn't going any further. Where's my boy Lennox? I ain't heard from Lennox. I need to text him. Let me text him real quick. Now I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna leave him alone. But also, I'm gonna tell you another thing that helped. I did not bet my profile pick. I didn't bet profile picks this time, and I bet it. And I usually never lose when I bet profile picks. I've never lost until this year. Pittsburgh and the Eagles, two Pennsylvania teams. And so I'm like, all right, I'm not doing it anymore. Not this year. I'm not doing it anymore. But I probably do it again next year. But I'm not doing that bet. And it's painful, man. Man, it's painful repping anybody other than my Baltimore side, man. It's painful. It's painful, y'all. Anyway,
So how do you feel? Do you feel optimistic going into Sunday game?
yes, I feel real good about it. What'll tell me, and then I have the same attitude that I had when we started running the ball and we kept running it. and it was working, and they kept running it, and they didn't try to outthink it or get cute. They just kept running it right on down the field. That's what I want to see. I don't want us trying to be cute and well, they know we're gonna run it, so we should pass. No, they know we're gonna run it, and they couldn't stop it. They could not. They never. They were so
We exposed Pittsburgh too because they had T.J. Watt focusing on Hicks too
Henry.
much. Slashing it for Henry, that was allowing Lamar to get outside.
Yeah, because he knew, and he knew that he was gonna have to hit Henry. He wasn't going. He was gonna have to hit him hard, so he had to commit to Henry, and it was like. And they just kept doing it. All of them, they were committed on stopping Derrick Henry, and they actually did that the first game that we lost, and it was like that's all we need to do, and everything fell right into place. So my thought would be with Buffalo, maybe Buffalo is not going to concentrate on if they're watching like that. Maybe they'll go. We can't just watch Henry. We got to watch Lamar too, which is fine. But we can run on Buffalo, man. You know what? Can you? I don't know if you're able. Can you see where they rank their run defense? Can you pull that up, or you want me to try? That's something I should know. That's why I don't have none of my paper. I'll be ready next week when we're going into the AFC Championship game. We going there anyway. What's up, Howard Scott? I meant to say something earlier. I appreciate y'all hanging in here with me tonight. Um, we're gonna try to get some consistency. Oh, by the way, uh, we hanging out. We're gonna hang out for Nikki's birthday. That was moved, right?
Yeah.
It was all look. It almost got messed up again. Yeah. So you DJing?
Yes, Thursday and Saturday. Thursday is at New York, Saturday is at City.
I gotta try to get my Thursday free now, but Saturday for sure. I gotta try. I gotta try to break free on Thursday. I'll talk to you about that too. So I need to find a place. I need to record stuff. So happy birthday, Nicole. Happy 75th birthday. You look good. I think I got that right. We checking right now. We're looking up to see how the run defense is for where they rank. Um, because we number one rushing, so we can keep that game simple too, man. But I'm gonna try not to just overlook Buffalo. Um, like because even though I was saying what I was saying about with Pittsburgh, try not to overlook them either. But it's like you want to make sure that I don't know. I just don't want to jinx anything, but I'm gonna make sure. I'm like I'm not gonna go flying by. I'm like we gotta handle business. It's one at a time. You gotta handle your business there first. Any luck there, sir?
Give me the stats, but it ain't giving me where they rank. I'm trying to find out where they rank.
Where is that? That's let's see that. Well, it won't matter after we both go past them this week. We'll see what's up. So LC, are you in Cali now? If you still watching, are you in California now? I saw you were here for a second. I saw a couple of my West Coast. John Varner, I don't know where he is, and he was here in town. I missed everybody, man. Cause I try to drag him over here. But I tell you what, I see if I can.
Yeah, because I can't get the actual where they rank.
All right.
Not coming up.
You confident though?
Very much. I am.
So give me we were talking earlier, man. Give me your opinion how you feel about the MVP race. Like you think it's nonsense?
I do. I think it's Lamar all the way. Um, I don't want to pull a race card because that ain't what we do here.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think because they bringing up stuff that has nothing to do with. So what? He has a mouthful of platinum teeth. That has nothing to do with him running the ball or leading his team. Him being friends with Kodak Black. What that got to do with his play on the field?
Man. Is that what's going on?
Yeah. I think they want somebody from the cornfield to be able to lift the trophy up. And this would be Josh Allen's first one, isn't it?
First what?
MVP.
Oh yeah, they've been trying to say he's been close, and it's eluded him. He ain't been close. Overall defense. That's not what I'm looking for though. But I see where's Buffalo? The Bill. Okay, okay. They don't even have it ranked. All right, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The Ravens are number 10, which is a lot considering where they were. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So the Bills rank 17th in total defense. They give up 341 yards a game. Now, let me tell you who ranks above them. The Raiders.
Really?
Yeah. The Commodores, Steelers, we said that. Steelers rank well shoot, we rank higher than the Steelers. So the Steelers were 12. Chargers, 49ers, Broncos. The total defense, Eagles, number 1. So we'll get with that later. But I was trying. Oh, wait a minute. Passing. Oh, wait a minute. Here we go. Rushing defense, it is. All right, we're number 1, of course, with the rush defense. Yeah. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, they're 12. They allow 115. Steelers allowed 98. Well, prior to that, prior to last week. Six, seven. So the Steelers was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steelers was 7. So rushing defense, they're worse than the Steelers. Let me just for giggles, let me see what the passing defense is. Passing defense, yeah. Oh my goodness, Bills are okay. The Bills are above the Steelers, and they're all of them are above the Ravens. The Ravens are still second to the bottom, but it hasn't been that way lately. So all right, let's see. So the passing defense for the Buffalo. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 18. Chiefs are 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Bills are 25th. Hey, there's room for us to do some damage. That's all I'm saying. There's room for us to do some damage. So I guess I needed this was on Fox Sports. All right, well shoot. While I'm here, do we need to check the offense rank? Might as well keep it going.
Might as well go and do it, yeah.
All right, offensive rankings. All right, offensive rankings. Let's see what we got. I'm gonna go back to Fox Sports again. I saw ESPN pop up. All right, on offense, total offense, bruh. You know who's number 1?
Who? Eagles. Oh wow. Okay. Number one.
Yeah. It wasn't recent, y'all. So we the number 1 offense, man. But let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bills are number 10. But if we break it down to the passing offense, the Ravens are ahead of the Bills. Does that have anything to do with the MVP, you think?
No.
Okay, so our passing offense is what it is. But the Bills are right behind. So the Ravens, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. See, it'd be nice if they had the numbers next to them. Ravens are 7th, Bills are 9th. And where's my rushing offense? Ravens, number 1 again. But let's just see where the Bills are. Bills on the top 10. They're 9. 9th in rushing. So they average 131. We're at 187.6. So I don't know, man. Stats aren't everything. You still got to play the game. I mean, statistically, I'm feeling really good. I know our defense, where we rank as far as passes and all of that stuff, but we're playing so much better in the last 5 weeks. I feel good about it. You know, the fact that we played. Oh, you were saying that Buffalo. They were saying they had players out that first game.
Yeah.
I don't even remember that. I done left my page, so I don't know if y'all made any comments. Um, I don't know who was out that game. I have no clue. But which one is live?
The only comment I have to say about that is, okay, yeah, y'all was missing players, but we also was a different team at that game.
Also, what?
We were a different team at that game.
Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. LC is saying we're ranked number one in everything. Oh, let me go back. Let me go back. I'm gonna double check that. We're definitely number one total, but let me go back. Let me go back. According to number one total offense. No, the Bengals. They got the Bengals at number one for passing. So we're total and rushing, but they got the Bengals at number one. Now I'm gonna check it. I'm gonna verify. Let me see what. Let me go to ESPN. Let me see what they say. Oh Lord, they didn't change the postseason stats. See, they got to do postseason stats because why? Then Buffalo ranks a little higher. You know what I mean? I don't know how they do. I don't know how they're doing that for postseason. But anyway, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving them alone. I don't want postseason. Anyway, man, they ain't cooperating. But according to Fox Sports, Cincinnati was there. Oh, I missed something. I missed something. I missed something. Good Lord, how did I miss this? Uh, wait a minute. I got to respond to somebody real quick. Is Josh Allen even close in your opinion? I don't know why I didn't get the signal. All right, bro. I'm back, and I still didn't find out about that pizza comment either. Anyway, well, man, I think that pretty much tells the story, bro. I think we're expecting to come in here next week feeling real good
Very much so.
and celebrating, and we need to come in here with that 2 liter of
Yeah.
grape soda next week. And I don't know.
Or are we waiting until the AFC Championship?
We need to bring it in next week because I want to come in here sipping against the Steelers. I'm mad. We need to bring it in next week. We got to win first.
You bring the crush, I bring some wings.
What? You gonna bring wings?
Yeah.
What? Okay, y'all heard that. Now let me see what time it is. 8:50. I got to make sure, and I'm glad it's recorded because Rock will come here acting like he don't remember.
So when you bring the crush, I got the wings.
I know it didn't work. Now, based on what I'm seeing, the comment is it's close. Vegas wants us to think that it's close between Lamar and Josh, but it really isn't. It's close in New York, upstate New York, but it ain't close nowhere else. Dang, I just saw a comment and I deleted. Damn, damn, damn. I'm sorry. Somebody just said something, and when I came out the page, oh wait a minute, we hungry and angry. They hold each LC, bro, you ready? You ready? Look, we all need to do a get a go live and have like 1,000 of us. Can you do a Zoom and post it on social media? Can you do both?
I don't know how to, but people have been doing it.
Yeah, I gotta figure that out. Like even with this, I should be able to send you a link.
Yale said the votes have already been counted.
Yeah, regular season's already done. So they already know. We just don't know. So as soon as the season's over, like they already know. But I don't think they'll say it. Oh, wait a minute.
How important is it to us?
It's Super Bowl comes first. It's like if we lose, then it's like, all right, well, what's next? You know what I mean? Here's the thing. Here's how the playoffs work for me. So with the teams that were in the playoffs, I'm automatically rooting against Pittsburgh, right? And anybody who beat us. So if I would have a dilemma. If we lose to Buffalo and Kansas City's in it, I don't want to see either team. However, I would root for Buffalo to knock Kansas City out. I don't even want them going to the Super Bowl, and then I would root against Buffalo in the Super Bowl.
Because it's a repeat?
I don't. I just don't like. 'Em. I don't. No, I don't want to. I don't want them getting a three-peat. I don't want them getting nothing. I don't want them doing anything else, man. It's Lamar the rest of the way. It's time for us to have our dynasty. We should have had one, but our coaches were too stubborn to understand that Kyle Bowler was not the one. Just leave Trent in. Keep our defense. Leave Trent. Trent learned not to lose the game and just let the defense and just somehow figure out how to get 10 points a game, and we'd have had another Super Bowl. That's my feeling. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, shoot, where we at? 8:54, bro. It's 8:54, man.
Yeah.
You got the heat kicking in here too.
Yeah.
It is.
Cold when I got here.
It is. Yeah, it is big difference in here than it is outside, y'all. Look, I don't even know. Real quick question. You want to check it? You want me to check? I want to know what the weather's supposed to be in Buffalo. Gator, you want to check it? All right, we're gonna check that before we sign off, and then we're gonna also say what we're gonna say for Saturday and Thursday. Let y'all know because we gotta try. We're gonna try to put together a massive meet and greet, but y'all definitely need to just come and hang out with us anyway. And I'm gonna have to when I leave here, I gotta find out what I'm supposed to do. Am I supposed to really pick up a pizza? Like I'm scared. I'm scared to go home without one. without a phone call. You know what I mean?
Snow showers 18 degrees.
Oh Lord. 18 degrees, okay. But I don't want snow showers.
9 mile per hour wind. 20% precipitation.
Any accumulation?
No.
All right. Well, if it's just flying around, but that could change. We're a long way away. It's Tuesday. We got a ways to go. But I will say this: don't nobody call me. Don't nobody call. Oh, I got a text. Wait a minute. What's it say? No snow. Okay. Wait a minute. By Sunday it'll be no snow as of right now.
Okay.
We'll take it. But we're also waiting to see. I'll check more so on Friday and see what they say. I need, give at least 2 days, get Saturday and Sunday in there, then they'll be a little more accurate. You never know. The wind could shift, the clouds could go here, global warming, anything. I know some people don't believe in global warming, but we know.
They got cleats for that.
Yeah. But I don't want them, I want it dry. I want to feel clear. I want to be able to see green. I don't want them to have to come out with a snowblower and go across the white lines every commercial so we can see what's going on. I don't want anything like that. None.
Not at all.
Anyway, bro, I guess we get ready to break up out of here.
Yes,
Before we go, where you gonna be at Thursday?
New Orleans Restaurant Lounge, 5716 York Road.
I gotta make a little thing for that.
6 to 11.
6 to 11. What kind of music you playing, man?
We're gonna play it all, man. We're gonna celebrate the gangster's birthday, man. Come on, get your two-step on with her.
Two-step? Can she dance?
Yeah, she can get a little groove on.
Can she two-step?
Yeah, she can two-step, three-step. She gets it in.
And Saturday?
We're gonna be in City View, Woodlawn, Maryland, on Security Boulevard, 6 to 10. Come on out and get your wicked on with your boy. Celebrating the gangster's birthday part 2.
Get your get your get your wicked. Oh man, you caught me off guard. All right, yo, look, I'm expecting us to come in here next week in celebration of the huge victory party. We're gonna party again. And if anybody's in the area, Baltimore and non-Baltimore, y'all come on down here. Y'all can hit me up. Y'all come on in here and celebrate with us. Or if you think you have a prediction against us, you welcome to come on in here too.
If they come hang out with us Saturday or Sunday, Troy, all they gotta do is say, I came here because of Welcome to Birdland. Their first drink is on WMG.
Y'all, which day?
They come out Thursday or Saturday.
Thursday or Saturday.
All they gotta do is say, I came here because of Welcome to Birdland. Their first drink is on WMG.
Your first drink. And look, I know we got alcoholics watching. So if you want to get that first free drink, you got to buy the rest. Get that first one. Oh, mention Birdland. Mention us. Welcome to Birdland. Look, that's all you got to do. That's real simple. My hair look extra shiny up there. Okay, all right. Look real shiny. I might have to get that get my hair painted one day, man. Have you ever seen anybody do that? Put it like this: Have you ever had it done?
No.
You ever seen anybody getting it done?
No.
But you've seen people after it's been done, right? Yeah, I've seen quite a few. I don't know how I don't know how that stays on, man. But because I had a guy ask me if I was sitting in a barbershop just talking, and he was gonna hook me up. I was like, nah, man, it's like with no hair, it ain't gonna work. You gotta have something. Can't do it with no hair now. I've seen the videos where they glue the wig on top or whatever.
Yeah.
And then they blend it in because if you have something on the sides or something.
Right.
I've seen those, but I don't know. I had one friend who I better not even finish that comment. I won't say somebody that I know, but if I make the comment that if he's watching, he'll know I'm talking about it. So I ain't gonna say nothing. Don't do it.
Don't do it.
If you're somebody I didn't like, I wouldn't care.
But don't do
it. All right, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me find my natty bowl. There's my natty bowl picture. Nothing. I'm gonna go out driving. I'll go out driving. I'm gonna drive through the city when we leave. All right, y'all. We're gonna break up out of here. We're gonna see y'all next Tuesday, 7:00. And the plan is to be celebrating with our grape sodas as we stomp over Buffalo. Now, I did take some pictures with some Buffalo Bills fans. I'll post those, but it doesn't mean that I like them.
You didn't get the correlation, did you, Troy?
What you say?
I said we're gonna be in our wings. We're gonna have some buffalo wings, and we're gonna be washing them down with the crushed soda.
I wish I heard that, man. I like that. Buffalo wings.
Buffalo wings.
Kill Bills.
Yeah.
All right, we out, man.
Yeah, we out.
All right, y'all. We're gonna see y'all next week. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom.